Our bodies evolved over millions of years in the sunshine. And just like plants and all other animals, we need sunlight. Only modern man has taken to living indoors, driving to the supermarket and back, working in offices and staying out of the sun. But the bottom line is that the majority of us are deprived of sunshine. Like plants and all other living beings, we need natural sunlight. But just look to your pet to see that they haven't forgotten. Their instincts tell them where they need to be when the sun is shining. Your cat knows better than you and your dog. Sunlight dramatically stimulates the expression of bacteria and virus-fighting proteins in natural killer cells, especially early morning sun, as it's higher in infrared than UV light. Studies have shown a significant increase in the circulation of T cells, which are crucial immune cells that attack viruses, and the reduction of IgG and IgM cells, which cause an inflammatory response as a result of being exposed to infrared light. Just like our bodies need nutrients from food, they need nutrients from natural light. And many of us are deprived. One of the main COVID risk factors is vitamin D insufficiency. Vitamin D is absorbed through the skin from the sun and converted from light. It's then used by our bodies to keep many parts of them healthy. If we don't get outside much, we will suffer from vitamin D deficiency and then will be more vulnerable to COVID. Vitamin D reduces the inflammation associated with COVID-19 without any side effects, and it significantly decreases the risk of death from the disease because it reduces the cytokine storm and it improves patient outcomes from the infection. You would have to eat a lot of vitamin D for your body to function, but just 15 minutes of morning sunshine a day contains enough to keep your levels high enough all through the day. Only casual sun exposure is healthy though. The reason sunlight has received so much bad press over the past 50 years is because people tend to overexpose themselves to UV light from the sun, and this is directly linked to certain cancers. The well-known saying, everything in moderation, is especially true when it comes to sunshine. Whereas it's been shown that the kind of sunshine you would get on a walk, not under the midday sun, is good for you, lying in the sun at the height of the day for hours is bad for you. And in fact, it can actually suppress the immune system and even lead to cancer. Sunshine is also the very best way to stimulate the melatonin we need, not only to help us sleep, but also it's a strong anti-inflammatory and antiviral. The amount of time spent in the sunshine also correlates with our serotonin and dopamine levels. That's the happy hormone and the motivation hormone. Being outside in the sunshine and taking a daily vitamin D supplement, at least 1,000 IU daily, will help protect you against viral infections, including COVID. So do get out into the sunshine every day, preferably in the morning. On waking, do your 10-minute morning yoga for long COVID with Eva, and then if the sun is shining, wrap yourself in a blanket, go sit in the garden or put a comfy chair in the sunshine somewhere inside and have your first hot drink of the day with the sun on your face. Soak up those rays, your body needs them. In the morning, you may not need sun cream, but certainly do wear some if you're exposing your skin to UV light, which is the strongest when the sun is highest in the sky. If you can't get into the sun at all during the day, relatively inexpensive infrared light boxes are now widely available. You can just search for infrared light box on Amazon and you'll find them there from £16 upwards. Bura are a good make. I've recommended these to many of my long COVID patients, and I am sure it helped me with my own recovery. This is Alice using my infrared lamp. You must stay more than 30 centimetres away from it, and you mustn't use it for more than 15 minutes a day. But if it's a cloudy day, this is where to drink your first hot drink of the morning, and it feels so good on your skin. If you don't get out into the sun one day, but there's a bright, full or almost full moon, see if you can get a few minutes of moonlight. The moon itself emits hardly any infrared light directly onto the Earth, as the light from the moon is a reflection of energy from the sun. But some of this energy, which is in the form of infrared light, reaches the Earth. So a little will shine onto you. And although a lot milder than the sun, it'll have the same qualities as mild infrared light from the sun.